Okay. Hi, my name is Chris Smith, and this is my 5 minute research plan presentation for design, thesis, and research. So, this is my presentation on my thesis project idea, basically. Yeah, let's begin. So, first off, the design area I chose was motion design. I chose motion design just because I think it's my strongest design area. It's also the design area I have the most fun working in. I just think it's really cool. I have a lot. I do most of my design work in motion design. I spend a lot of my free time working in like Adobe Premiere Pro and like After Effects, so I know like the basics and a little more. I feel like. But yeah, I chose motion design just because I really wanted to do a video, and I knew I wanted to do a video, and I wanted to stick with the video, and I wanted to make this project like something I really wanted to do, and something I'm proud of, and something I like. And you'll see what the idea is in a bit, but yeah, I picked motion design because it's my strongest and favorite design area. Continuing, we have the thesis question. So, my thesis question is: how can experimental design be used to reimagine hip hop music videos to engage a generation that is shaped by short form, highly stylized content, and shorter attention spans? So, basically, what I'm saying is, I want to use experimental design to create a hip hop music video that is able to engage um, a new generation of audiences that, are used to Instagram Reels, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts, where it's just super short form brain rot and like it turns their brains off. And I want to make something where people look at it and they're immediately hooked, and they have, they're hooked to it. They're not like turning it off or scrolling immediately after seeing like 5 seconds of it, if that makes sense. And then some of my research methods, this is just three of them. I have a ton of other methods that I put on the research plan doc, but since this is only a 5 minute presentation, I own them. I only stuck with these three. But so the first one, we're going to be looking at various different hip hop music videos from different eras, including the past and present, to gain a better understanding on what works and what doesn't for a successful music video. And then the next one would be getting different feedback and like doing surveys from peers and like target audiences to understand what they find most interesting and engaging in modern music videos. So this includes like some of my friends, people online, people in communities for certain artists, music video creators, and then this also includes like normal, regular people, like not on the target audience, just to see like how they feel about it, what they think works, and what they think doesn't. Because even though I have a set target audience for this project, I do want this video to appeal to everyone in the end, and like everyone will look at it and be like, oh wow, yeah, nice. And then lastly, case studies, and then a ton of design experimentations. So we're going to be looking at experimental music videos already from artists like Shay, Osama Son, Brennan Jones, and like Playboy Cardi, just to look at how uncommon design approaches can maintain the intention of the audience, because these are artists who use a ton of unconventional design approaches in their music videos, and I think it works really well, and I think it's engaging, and I think it's just something fresh. So yeah, I think what they're doing works really good so far. So we're going to be looking at why it works. So then here's my timeline, which is very rough and subject to change, because I can't plan that far ahead. But this is what I'm thinking so far: is research and planning will take weeks 1 and 3, or maybe weeks 1 through 4, or weeks 1 and 5. I don't want to take too much time planning because I have a bunch of other stuff to do for this project. But that's what I'm thinking for the research and planning. And then, of course, we're going to be shooting the music video hopefully in mid to late October, and then to early January or late December. So I will be shooting my own footage. I will not be using any pre-existing footage. It will all be my own. And then editing the music video, which will take place from January to May, which is the main point of this entire project. This is where we'll be using the experimental design and just testing over and over again. So yeah, this will be from January to May, and I want this to take the entirety of next semester. So I have all of next semester to just work on editing and making this the best video I can. And then, of course, we have submitting the finalized video and then presenting it in May of 2026. So this is my timeline, subject to change. You never know. This is just what I have so far. And then I did a little rough mood board of what I kind of wanted the video to feel like or maybe look like. These are just stills from other music videos from like Osama Sun and Shay. Very rough, very edgy, very... I don't know, it's unique to me, you know? Like, I haven't really seen artists really do this that much. But yeah, so you notice that it looks blurry. I kind of wanted to make it look blurry on purpose to give it like a rough look, as I want the video to be rough and like authentic, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is just the mood board I came up with really quickly just to give you a rough idea of what I kind of want. And that is all I have. So thank you for listening to me go off on my project. I am open to any feedback. Question. I don't really have any questions. I guess some of my questions would be, is this a good idea for my thesis project? Is it too broad of an idea? Is it too exact of an idea? Is it a doable idea? Is it a waste of a thesis project? Should I do something better? Something cooler? I don't know. I guess you can help me answer that. I think this idea is very cool and very, like, I think it fits with who I am. So I would love to do this, but, you know, let me know what you think. And yeah, thanks.